Hello,
I'm Chika.
and I'm Moria, and welcome to Nourishing Beauty.
We want to talk to you all about self-love.
I think that phrase is used, I'm not often enough. I think self-esteem is used a lot.
In its place.
Yeah, in its place.
I think what self-esteem is more about like how you feel about yourself, how do you hold your own, like your confidence, versus self-love is more about like how do you allow people to act upon you and maybe inflict whatever it is they have going on onto you. Do you allow it, especially when it like gets you stressed out, you feel some type of way about it, but you may not vocalize how you're feeling.
I think that I definitely agree. I think self-love is about nurturing yourself, or pun intended, nourishing yourself. And I think that a lot of people confuse having esteem with being the best thing you can do for yourself. I have high esteem. I've arrived. You can be, a business person and you have great esteem. You're, in the corporate world, whatever, but you don't have self-love. You have no time for yourself. You don't think it's important to have time for yourself. It's not to say that you can't love another person or be in love, but there's still something that will always be missing. If you are out there and you don't have self-love, and you're like, I don't really spend time with myself, I want to do things for myself, but I don't do them. Now imagine how much more you could love that person if you loved yourself. Cooked yourself dinner just for you, or took yourself on a walk just for you, things like that. Imagine how much that could escalate the love that you can give to other people.
I mean, a person wants to do whatever they want to do. Like if you wanted to go to dinner because you love this restaurant, but whomever you wanted to go with couldn't go, still go. Like people go to restaurants alone all the time. But I think I'm in a situation where I think I show myself too much self-love. if there's such a thing where, anytime I feel some type of way with a person, it's like, raise my hand, like,
That would be a defense mechanism. You're protecting yourself?
Yeah, maybe it is more of a, I see something happening that I don't think will go right in the long term. So I'm going to raise my hand so that we can have a discussion.
Valentine's Day is a couple of days away. There's pressure a lot of times for women. And you don't have to accept that. A lot of women don't accept that pressure, and for that I commend. Me personally, I felt the pressure to have somebody on Valentine's Day. And as I've gotten older, it's dwindled. I don't feel that the same anymore. I think that you should, if you want a box of chocolates, you want roses, surprise yourself. Send it reserve something in October and send it to yourself on Valentine's Day. And if you have a Valentine, by the time the 14th rolls around, perfect. But if you don't, you'll have a gift for yourself. And that sounds desperate and silly to some people, but I feel like we should live and embrace every moment we have in life. So if this season you're single, and even if last Valentine's Day love season you're single, embrace it. Treat yourself, get a manicure and a pedicure, and maybe you'll see people, couples out and everything, or hang out with your girls and do it together. I know a lot of people do things like that.
Like, we need to take that back. We need to own it. We need to say, it's Valentine's Day, but most importantly, it's February 14th. It's another day. Tomorrow is the 15th.
Yeah. So in conclusion, with self-love, I feel like the goal this year, for me at least, I'll speak for myself, the goal for myself is to be more kind to myself, to not put the same pressure on myself that I did last year, whether this be eating right or working out. Not to say not to have expectations, but not to put that unhealthy pressure, and to be able to sense when I'm getting to unhealthy pressure. I think our society teaches that beating yourself up or critiquing yourself sometimes means that you're a hard worker. And at least that's a message that I've absorbed some way, somehow. So it's being able to get past that.
Like we're taught, perfectionism and this has to be right. And even though you've excelled in one area, it's like, what about this area? We never take the time to really just appreciate ourselves and our accomplishments, pat ourselves on the back and be like, yeah, I did that. In honor of self-love, let's do that. Let's appreciate ourselves. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's put ourselves first and just appreciate self-love, appreciate you, because you're important and you are valued and you need to know that. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Self-Love Day.
Happy Self-Love Day. I love it. Yeah.
Stay up to date with our newest Nourishing Beauty episodes and our newest projects by subscribing to both of our channels on YouTube. Thank you.